Step into a world where house rental hunt is as thrilling as the catch. Welcome to House Rental Search, a riveting podcast series by Rent Beta House, where the journey of finding a rental home is transformed into captivating stories. Hear the triumphs, the trials, and the unexpected surprises. This is House Hunt Stories with Rent Beta House.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Ethel Signature. Wear stylish, customized bead accessories at your request from Ethel Signature. Stand out and look unique with refined gemstones and beads. Customized for you into beaded bags and caps, bracelets, waist beads and anklets to suit your fashion sense. Connect with us on Instagram at Ethel Signature or call or WhatsApp us on 090-637-29959. We also do worldwide deliveries. Ethel Signature, your best bead vendor in the yard.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8 of House Hunt Stories with Rent Beta House. I remain your humble host, Ekene Odo, the CEO and founder of Rent Beta House Nigeria Limited. So far so good. We've had several episodes and this happens to be episode 8. And today our guest is Ekene Odo, who has come to share his house rental search experience. Before that, a major shout out to all our sponsors, Asedua's Cantilum, Ethel Signature, and App Travel and Tour. Thank you so much for you guys make our podcast series easy. We really appreciate that. So, moving right straight into it, Mr. Ekene, the floor is yours. Kindly share your house rental search experience.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Gideon. My name is Odo Festus Ekene. I am a sales professional.
You are most welcome, Ekene. The floor is yours.
Truth be told, it has not been easy searching for accommodation. Take it moving to a new city or trying to change apartment. It has never been easy at all. And most times, our experiences may differ based on so many factors, choices, security, status, work profiling, social status. There are a lot of things actually that, kind of decide how the type of accommodation that you require. For me as a person, I am this type of individual that live in a place, if possible, very quiet location. So at any time I want to change accommodation, I will always look out for places that is very serene, pocket friendly, accessible. This was the major thing I look out for. Very serene, environmentally friendly, also not too crowded, both on the streets, in the place where the apartment is being situated. So this is the major thing I consider. So it's not necessarily for me if other amenities are in the building, but I look out for area that is, I won't say isolated, but not just crowded. That's the type of place I look out for. And getting this type of place in Nigeria today is very, very difficult. It's not as if they're not there. It's very difficult because we currently in the country, we don't have professionals in getting such places. The places are there, but we don't have organized body or individuals doing this as a professional business that once we give this specification, you can have it. No, it's not there. You still need to boil down to the guys, the street agents, whom I classified as as they are not just professionals, but these guys just extort money from you by all means. Even when you give description, someone can just call anytime you feel like he lacks money. You can just call you and say, there's a place that suits what you want. Inspection fee is 2,000, inspection fee is 5,000, inspection fee is this and that. And you'll be like, okay, if this meets what I want, let's go and see it. Behold, they will take you to a place that will be worse than what you ever think of. And still, based on your agreement, inspection fee, you pay inspection fee, you do it first time, second time, third time, you get tired and get frustrated. Okay, so for me, it's been a very big challenge. Not getting what you want at the time you needed it. Most times you spend months just looking for a very simple, decent, pocket-friendly apartment in a city. It doesn't matter how big the city is.
All of these are really interesting to note. You've clearly highlighted some specifications and, of course, options people might be interested in choosing their rental apartment. So, did you recently move into a new house? And if you did, what was the experience like?
I recently moved to a new city in South, and I must tell you, my experience looking for the type of apartment I needed wasn't easy. It's not something to write home about. At a point, I had to stop using the street agents. I had to totally stop. I had to engage the services of colleagues, referrals, relatives, friends to search for accommodation because I was tired of using the street agents. For 1 month, I've been spending money, sometimes in a week, 12,000, 15,000, just going for inspection of what I just described as not befitting places to stay. And one thing I've come to realize that this street agent does not have direct briefing of such properties. And when you say, okay, this is place I need, this, they don't have access to those areas. And these guys lack the requisite experience or engagement to get across the estate managers managing such locations. So they end up, roaming around the streets that is not where you needed, or roaming around looking for where notices are being kept, or what they call networking of agents, calling this agent, referring to this agent, claiming they have direct briefing of such properties. And this is one of the things that makes the search more tedious than expected. Sometimes also, this also causes the high fees that people pay as regard to what they call agency fee, because you don't have direct briefing. Those guys are not professionals, so they just decide to charge you whatever comes to mind, and you need to start to bargain. So by law, I think it's 10% or 5% of the annual rent that you're supposed to pay as an agency fee. But when you engage these street guys, it's not like that. And this has been what has been going on. And for me, it's actually dealt with me in searching for a new accommodation. But finally, I got place I needed, not through the street agents, but through other means.
Wow, that's quite interesting. So, Ekene, we will need to go on a commercial break right now. So when we get back, we'll pick up from where we left off. So, commercial break now, and we'll be right back.
Asiaduas Kente Loom proudly sponsors this episode. Wear stylish Ghanaian Kente materials customized at your request from Asiaduas Kente Loom. Connect with Asiaduas Kente Loom on Instagram at Asiaduas_Kente Loom, or call or WhatsApp on +2 3304073544. Asiaduas Kente Loom, your best Kente material hub in Ghana and Africa.
Hello everyone, welcome back from that commercial break. So we are still on the conversation on house rental search with Mr. Ekene, and it's quite interesting. If you've been following from the beginning, hear him share his house rental search experience. So Ekene, looking at all of this which you have communicated, the challenges, the struggles, and the bottlenecks surrounding house rental search, What do you think about Rent Better House, or what can you say about Rent Better House?
For me, Rent Better House just came in at a time that people needed alternative, because I believe anybody who's an adult and is paying bill and or paying bills and has been involved in getting accommodation wouldn't hesitate to engage the services of Rent Better House. I myself, I have used their services, and it works. It's working, and it's making life easier for people that we have referred, people that are doing business with them. So for me, they are not just providing solutions and solving problems. They are just making life easy for people, because by the time you go about searching for house using the street agent, you just log into their website, make your subscription, and professional will be there to attend to you, direct to when they don't have, the thing they don't have. And also you have direct briefing of the landlord, also with minimal of free inspection fees and all that. So their Rent Better House is doing so well in easing the stress of searching for better accommodation in Nigeria, and also making life stress-free for people.
So, do you have any final words you would want to leave us with?
Final words to everyone is to engage the service of Rent Better House Nigeria Limited. Engage professionals. For me, is cheaper and easy to engage the service of a professional when looking for apartments than to use the street agents, because one, they're verified, two, they are professionals, three, you can always reach out to them, you can always renegotiate, you can always contact them anytime. They can do so many things for you. So for me, I recommend their services for anyone who is listening in any city at all. Just engage them. They will give you what you want. For me, they makes life easier when it has to do with searching for accommodation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ekene, for your time, and it was quite interesting to listen to you share your house rental search experience with us. I guess our listeners as well could relate with your experience. Very much appreciate you. Thank you for coming to share your house rental search experience. For me, it was quite an interesting one to listen to, and I know I should be speaking for our audience as well, who will be listening to this as well. So thank you very much, and to our community, to our listeners, we say that's it. We've heard it from Mr. Ekene, his house rental search experience, and as always, kindly don't forget to like, share, and comment after listening to this. We appreciate you all for your collaboration and your contribution towards ensuring that our podcast series are possible. And I remain your humble host, Ekene Fidelis, the founder and CEO of Rent Better House. And to our sponsors, a big shout out to you. Together, you all make our podcast series easy, and we look forward to working with you now and in the future. So from me, it's cheers to all of you, and have a good one.
This episode is proudly sponsored by App Travel & Tour. Dive into the world with App Travel & Tour, your ultimate travel companion. Handling everything from passports to visas, we streamline your journey beyond borders. Connect with us on 07042978779 or catch the latest from us on Instagram and Twitter at @apptravel_. Remember, with App Travel & Tour, your international journey just got easy.
Every day in Nigeria, people are faced with one challenge or the other, and finding a suitable rental property to rent is one of them. Say goodbye to stress and search for a rental home anywhere in Nigeria just from your comfort, which suits your budget. Go to www.rentbetahouse.com.ng and search for available rental properties anywhere in Nigeria at no stress.